let me just start with, I think data is critical because I think longevity, number one is longevity. The people who are centenarians, they live to 100 because they just prevent they don't get the diseases of like Alzheimer's, cardiovascular. They just push it off by 20 years. So
Right.
instead of living to 80, you live to 100. So I
Right.
think number one is data, right? So genetics, lab testing, they're going to predict what you're going to get in the future. And I think number one is you can't talk about longevity without talking about the data piece.
Right.
But now if we just want to talk about what are like my hacks for longevity, um I do take rapamycin.
Oh, okay. Once a
Okay.
week or what?
Less because I do notice there's some side effects with rapamycin.
Okay.
So rapamycin, if I take it once a week, I will get sick more often. No
Okay.
question about it. Yeah. It is immune suppressant. So
Yes.
what I try to do is probably I have to take it strategically when I'm not traveling, and maybe like once every 3 weeks instead of once a week,
Okay.
or else you're going to start getting more of those side effects. But I do notice that the rapamycin helped with my food sensitivities as well. So there's other benefits
Interesting.
to it. Yeah. So I think that's a good one. Rapamycin is the most studied one. There's one that there's two of them that I recently started that I think are good. And you know about the ITP they study the mice for longevity agents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I follow that mostly. I'm
Okay.
taking all the things that have been proven to work there, or on mice at least, right? So,
Okay.
and the ones that I noticed the effects that I like. First of all, I take Canagliflozin, which is an anti-diabetic drug.
Okay.
And one thing I noticed from that is my HbA1c before was like 5.3, 5.4, went down to 5.
Okay.
So it did the job without any side effects. So you just pee out more glucose pretty much.
Right.
Unless you have you're predisposed to urinary tract infections. That's pretty much the only issue there,
Right.
because you're peeing out more glucose. But so I just pee out more glucose. But also my fasting glucose was always between 90 and 110
Oh,
because I'm on a
okay.
low carb diet. Yeah. And usually it's like hovers around 100. With the Canagliflozin, it went down to 85.
Right.
So even though my HbA1c was normal, fasting still was not normal. And the Canagliflozin helped with that.